من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Inshallah, hope everyone is well.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So where did we reach last lesson?
So we finished lesson 4 and today we were supposed to start lesson 5.
Ahsante. So Sister Batulaka, as you have come on the mic first, so Bismillah, I would like you to start with the points to remember.
Okay.
Let me just get onto the screen. So this lesson itself, let me explain it outside the actual lesson. Now this lesson is going to teach us about verbs, that every verb has a doer. A verb cannot exist if there is no doer. So, now all the verbs itself, they have suffixes like dharabta, like ta, dharabta, dharabtuma, dharabtum. These ta, tuma, tum, these suffixes, they represent the detached pronouns anta, antuma, antum, anti, antuma, antunna. So that's the suffixes attached to the verb and they represent who is performing the action. So if you said dharabta, you mean you. When you say, for example, dharabna, they all females hit. The noon with a fatha represents hunna. Now, sometimes in a conversation, we use he went to the shop. Now, when we say he went to the shop, in the verb dhahaba, dhahaba is one of the nouns where there is no suffixes, so the huwa dhamir is mustatirun, hidden. So all of these pronouns, whenever you have pronouns, they always need to refer back to a human being who is in that passage or in that context who we're speaking about. And if a verb and a name of an individual come together in a sentence, for example, you have if I said dhahaba ila al-bayti, it'll be he went to the, where did he go?
My house.
Yes. But if I say dhahaba bilalun ila al-bayti, I will translate it Bilal went to the house. Yeah, to the home. I will not say Bilal, he went to the home. So whenever the actual, if a noun, a proper noun, a name of an individual comes after the verb, you will translate Bilal went to the house. You will not say Bilal, he went to the house. When a name comes, you just rely on the name and the he is then omitted because you have a name of an individual which takes the place of the pronoun, which is the suffix attached to the verb. Does that make sense to everyone so far?
So does it put emphasis on it, like on if the name is there?
Okay, if you want to put emphasis, good question, Batul. If you want to put emphasis, then what you will do is that you will change the position of the noun, like dhahaba bilalun, you will bring the name Bilal before the verb.
So it becomes nominal sentence.
Thank you ever so much. It becomes a nominal sentence. Okay. So it changes from a verbal sentence to a nominal sentence. Then the translation will be Bilal, he went to the house, because it's a nominal sentence now. So in a nominal sentence, the verb which has the pronoun within it will become the file of that verb, referring back to Bilal, which come in the beginning of the sentence. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Everyone else? Sister Sadiq Aladina, does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's go, Sister Batul.
Yeah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So in this lesson, we learned the following. Number one, the fa'il, the subject of a verbal sentence. We have already learned that in Arabic, there are two types of sentence, nominal and verbal. The nominal sentence commences with a noun and the verbal sentence commences with a verb. The subject of a verbal sentence is called fa'il. For example, Zahaba Bilalun. Bilal went. The fa'il is marfi. The
No,
fa'il can
no, Murphy. Murphy
it
is a
one,
new word.
sorry, marfu or is it?
Yes.
Sorry, I can't hear marfu. Yeah, marfu. Sorry, it's a little bit small, so let's.
Okay, let me make
Okay,
it bigger.
yeah, yes, please, thank you. Yeah, fine. Yeah, the file is marfu. The file can be pronounced also. For example, zahabu, they went. The file is the wow. Zahabta, you went. The file is ta. Zahabna, we went. The file is na. Note that in zahabat tullabu, the students went, the verb zahaba has no waw at the end because zahabu means they went. And if we say zahabu tullabu, it means they, the students went. This is not correct because there cannot be two files for a verb. But we can say at-tullabu zahabu. Here, at-tullabu is mubtada and the sentence zahabu, they went, is khabar. The same also applies to third person feminine. For example, zahabat al-banatu. The girls went out, or al-banatu zahabna. Learn the rule. Nominal sentence and verbal sentence. So it will be like cross, like at-tullabu zahabu, and sorry, at-tullabu is going to be like at-tullabu zahabu and
So a nominal
zahaba
sentence.
at-tullabu.
Sorry, the nominal sentence would be at-tullabu dhahabu. So
Zahabu,
dhahabu
yeah.
is plural, at-tullabu is plural. And
Whereas in verbal,
yeah, at-talibatu dhahabna, this is plural, the verb is plural. But when you have a verbal sentence, you can have a plural verb or you can have a singular verb with the singular verb, dhahabat.
Yes. Okay.
Continue.
Yeah, the marfu bihi, the object. The maf'ul bihi, sorry, the maf'ul bihi, the object. The maf'ul bihi is mansub. For example, fataha al-waladu al-baba. Al-baba, the boy opened the door. Here, al-baba is the marfu,
No, marfu.
maf'ul bihi, sorry, maf'ul bihi, and so it is mansub. Maf'ul bihi is the object, right?
Exactly, jazakallah, thank you.
Yeah.
Now, al-baba is coming with a fatha because it's the object. So some verbs, they have the doer and the object, and some verbs complete their meaning just with a doer. They do not require an object. Jazakallah. Thank you for that, Sister Butul. Next person I will ask, Dr. Shabir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Okay, so
Ra'aytu.
Ra'aytu hamidan. Ilbabu is the maful bi, and so it is mansub. Here are some more examples. Ra'aytu hamidan. I saw Hamid. Sa'alat al-mudiratu Zainab. The headmistress asked Zainab. Sa'alat al-mudiratu Zainab. The headmistress asked Zainab. Shariba rajulul ma. The man drank water. Shariba rajulul ma. The man drank water. Sa'alal waladul ummahu. The boy asked his mother. Sa'ala waladul ummahu.
Correct.
Ummah. The boy asked his mother. Note that in the last example, the maful bihi is and so it takes the a ending and the pronoun who is not part of it. Who. Here are some more examples of this kind. Ra'aytu baytaka. I saw your house. Ra'aytu baytaka. I saw your house. Baita plus ka, baytaka. Okay. Fatah talibu kitabahu. The student opened his book. Fataha talibu kitabahu. The student opened his book. Who kitabu plus who kitabuhu. Okay, the maful bihi can be a pronoun example. Ra'aytu Bilalun wa sa'altuhu. I saw Bilal and asked him. Ra'aytu Bilalan wa sa'altuhu. I saw Bilal and asked him.
So where is the actual pronoun where it's coming as the maful bihi?
Ra'aytu Bilalun wa sa'altuhu.
Where is the actual pronoun?
Where is the actual
So it's saying, as it's saying the maful bihi. Correct? Where was that?
Sa'altuhu.
Yeah, the who itself. I asked him. So him itself is coming in the place of maf'ul bihi, correct?
Yeah.
Sa'altuhu, I asked him. So when you ask someone and he becomes the object, correct?
Yes.
Sure. Okay. Number 3, and then I'll bring out someone else. Bismillah. The noon
of the tanween. The noon of the tanween is followed by a kasra. If the next word commences with hamza al-wasi, example, shariba hamida ma. Shariba hamidu ma. Here, if the kasra is not added, it is difficult to pronounce the letter combination. Ni. This is called
Iltiqa'u sakin means the two silent letters together.
Iltiqa'u sakinain. Combination of two vowelless letters. Wherever such a combination occurs, it is removed by inserting
Kasra.
Inserting a kasra
between them.
Where did I get lost now?
Yeah,
and the kasra between them. Here are some more examples. Sa'ala Bilalin abnahu.
Ibnahu.
Salala.
Samia.
Sa'ala.
So it's Dr. Samia.
Samia
Faisalun.
Samia Faisalun.
Al-adhana.
Al-azana.
So who asked who heard the azan?
Sa'ala. Sa'ala. Where am I, man? I'm lost. I'm lost.
Samia Faisal al-adhana.
Sa'ala Bilalu abnahu. Sa'ala Bilalu abnahu. Bilal asked his son.
Yep.
Samia Faisal azana. Samia Faisal heard the azan. Samia Faisal azana. Samia Faisal azana. Faisal heard the azan.
Sorry, where is the kasra over here? Where is the kasra over here?
So what it should be, there should be a kasra, they haven't put it. So in the transliteration they have put it at. So Samia Faisalu, can you say Faisalu nil adhan? So in the Arabic they haven't put it, in the transliteration they have. So Sa'ala nil, Sa'ala nib nahu.
Sheikh had a question.
Yep.
So is it like a nun qutni that's joining the two
Yes.
words?
Absolutely correct. Small little noon, which is put underneath, that's correct. That is right. Small little noon with a dot. So whenever there's two silent letters and a tanween, then you put a noon, a small little noon, and you join it on to the next one.
We put the noon below, in front of azanu, right?
Underneath the faisal.
Yeah, underneath faisal or azan?
Underneath faisal. On the lam.
Faisal nil. Okay, faisal nil.
Yeah, that's right. Right, sister, as you're on the mic, can you come on the mic again? Shanaz Aziz.
Okay, assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Bismillah. Number 4.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. We have learnt earlier that most Arabic verbs have only 3 letters, which are called radicals. The first letter is called the first radical, the second is called the second radical, and the third is called the third radical. Kataba is first, kaf is first radical, ta is second radical, and third radical is ba. Notice that in the Madi, the first and the third radicals have fatah. The second radical may have fatah, kasra, or dhamma. For example, dahaba, dakhala, kharaja, sharaba, faham, kabura.
Fahima.
Fahima, kabura.
Correct.
Vocabulary, should I continue?
Yes, please.
Inabun, grapes. Mauzun, banana. Tinun, fig. Fajrun, dawn. Jawabun, answer. Soalun, question. Hayatun, snake. Bakalun, grocer. Asan, stick. Kahawatun, coffee. Dukanun, shop. And dakakinu is the plural of shop. Saburatun, writing board.
Thank you. Thank you. Sister Zakia, can you do the next column, please? Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, Sister Zakia.
Walaikum salam.
Bismillah, can you do the next column? Kasara.
Kasara, he broke. Sami'a, he heard. Fahima, he understood. Shariba, he drank. Hafiza, he memorized. Daraba, he beat. Dakhala, he entered. Akala, he ate. Ghasala, he washed. Qatala, he killed. Khubzun, bread. And Jayyidun, well.
Excellent. Okay, let's.
Lesson is over.
Start the lesson now.
All the exercises are left, yallah.
It's an easy lesson, it's not that difficult. So I'm going to ask, Sister Sharabano Khaku and Sister Sadiqa Aladina. The elder Sister Sadiqa Aladina. Sister Sharabano Khaku become Mudarris, and Sister Sadiqa Aladina will become Hamid, or the other person responding to you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Bismillah. Yes, go ahead.
Man fataha bab al-fasli, who opened the door of the classroom?
Ana fatahtuhu, I opened.
I opened it.
I opened it.
Yeah, it is coming in the place of maf'ul bihi. Who is referring to Bab al-Fasli. So the word Bab al-Fasli is mudaf ilay. And whenever mudaf ilay comes in a sentence and you want to refer back to it, you always check the mudaf. So if the mudaf is masculine and you only say it, you use who. If it's feminine, then you will use ha. So ana fatahtuha, I opened it, meaning the classroom door. Continue, Sister Sharabano.
Okay. Woman fatahan nawafidha, and who opened the window?
Ana fatahtuha, I opened it.
So Sheikh, here it's ha because it's plural or
Feminine.
Yeah, because windows is
Because
plural, no?
feminine,
Correct.
the window is feminine.
Exactly. غير عاقل.
man kasara hadha al-maktaba, who broke this who broke this desk?
Yep.
Anta kasartuhu ya Hashim. Anta, did you break it, oh Hashim?
La inni ma kasartuhu. No, I did not break it.
Raja'a Zakaria wa Hamzatu wa Uthmanu min Makkata. Did Zakaria, Hamza, and Uthman go to Makkah?
It is returned from Makkah, no?
Return, yeah?
Return. Raja Zakaria. Did Zakaria, Hamza, and Usman return from Makkah?
La raja'u. No, they have not returned.
La ma raja'u. No, they have not returned. Correct.
Ya Ustad, Kharajat Tullabu wa dhahabu ilal mudiri. Oh teacher, the new student came out and went to the director.
Afahimtu darsa ya Talhatu. Did you understand the lesson, O Talha?
Naam, fahimtuhu jayyidan. Yes, I understood it well.
Very well.
Yep. Jayidan. Very well. Correct.
Katabtul ajwiyahu ya Faisal.
Akatabta al-ajwibata.
Katabtu ajwiyatu ya Faisal.
So,
Did you write?
so the word jawab is singular. Akatabtal ajwiba. There's a bar as well. Akatabtal ajwibata.
Ajwibata. Did
Where is
you?
it?
Katabtu ajwibata ya Faisal.
Answer, question, translate. Did you write?
Did you write the answer, O Faisal?
Correct.
La, ma katabtuha. No, I did not write it.
Correct.
Limasa, why?
Li'annani ma fahimtul as'ilata. Because I did not understand the question.
Hafizta Surat al-Fajr ya Ibrahim. Did you memorize Surah al-Fajr, O Ibrahim?
Naam, hafiztuha wa hafiztu surat at-Tini aidan. Yes, I memorized it and memorized Surah at-Tin also.
Excellent. Next person I'm going to ask is going to be the other sister Sadiqa, and I'll ask also Sister Shanaz Aziz. Can you read through this, please? The whole lesson again.
Okay.
And this time around, I want you to tell me where is the fa'il and where is the maf'ul of the verbs as well. Go ahead.
Should I start?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Al-Mudarrisu man fataha Babal Fasli. Who opened the door? Man is the subject, Mubtada.
Correct.
Fataha is the verb. And Babal Fasli is the object, the mansub.
Correct.
And who
And
else?
Sorry?
I opened.
Hello.
Siddiqa, come back
Yes.
on the-
أنا فتحته. I opened the door.
I opened it.
I opened it. Sorry.
Hmm. So should I continue? You have to say, na, Ana is the subject, and
And
who
who is verb?
and who is the object? No, he opened. No,
فتحته would be the verb, right? Or is it?
yeah, he opened it. It is the door. It is the object. No, right?
Okay.
I don't know. Sir said the subject verb and object. He wants us to say.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Waman fatahal nawafik Waman fatahal nawafiza, and who opened the window? Who again is the subject, mubtada, fatah is the verb, and window is the object.
علي أنا فتحتها. I opened it. So أنا is the subject, and
Correct.
فتحتها is the verb
Verbal sentence coming as the predicate, the khabar.
as the predicate. Okay.
Correct.
Okay, man kasara hadal maktaba. Who broke this desk? Who again is the subject, kasara verb, and this desk is the object.
Excellent.
Anta kasratahu ya Hashimu.
No, anta kasartahu ya Hashimu.
Did you break? Anta kasartahu ya Hashim. Did you break the door, O Hashim? So again, anta is you is the subject.
Correct.
Kasra is the verb, and who is the object? The door,
Correct.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
هاشم لا إني ما كسرته. No, I did not break it. Inni is the subject. كسرته is the predicate.
Okay. Ar-Raja'a Zakaria wa Hamzatu wa Usmanu min Makkah. Did Zakaria, Hamza, and Uthman return from Makkah? So this is a verbal sentence, no?
Yep.
So Raja is the verb, and all these Zakaria, Hamzatu, and Usmanu is the predicate.
Subjects, right?
Yeah.
لا ما رجعوا. No, they have not returned. رجعوا is again, it's a verbal sentence.
Correct.
So رجعوا will be the verb, the predicate.
And
Is there
wow
anything
is
else in
the yeah, wow is the subject, no? Wow. Raja'u, no?
No.
Wow.
Who? No. Read it again, please.
لا ما رجعوا. No, they did not return.
So in here, the wow is going to that's going to be the suffix which represents hum, which is the fa'il, and that is it. La ma raja'u, they did not return. So hum, wow is representing hum.
Okay.
So that is the subject, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, ya ustadu kharajat tullabul jududu wa dhahabu ilal mudiri. Oh teacher, he went, the students went, the new students went out. No, I didn't get this, sorry. Kharaja At-tullabu al-jadudu wadahabu. The new students went out and they have gone to the office, mudiri.
Yes.
Director, yeah.
Director.
أفهمت الدرس يا طلحة? Did you understand the lesson, O Talha? So Talha would be the, okay, it's confusing because dars would be the subject.
Excellent. And anta is going to be the file. Afahimta. Who? You. Did you understand what? What do you understand? The lesson. The lesson is the object.
Object, it is
Yeah.
not subject. Lesson is not the subject.
Correct.
Oh,
It's
lesson,
the object.
sorry. Okay.
Naham famtuhu jayadan. Yes, I understood it very well. So
Okay.
I is the subject and understood it. Who is the object?
Excellent.
كتبت الأجوبة يا فيصل? Did you write what's أجوبة? Sorry.
So jawab is answer. Al-ajwiba is the plural, answers.
Right. Okay. So did you write the answer, O Faisal?
Sorry.
It's okay. So Faisal is the subject.
So yeah, Faisal is the munada. It's the thing, the person who's been called, yeah, Faisal.
And Ajwibata would
Is
be
the object.
the object because that's the answer.
Yeah.
And you is the subject, right?
Correct. So whenever you have anta, whenever you have ta tomatum, ti tomatunna with the verbs, they're always
Okay.
the actual subjects.
The subject. Okay. And Ajwibata is the object in this,
Correct.
or?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
La ma katabtuha. No, I did not write them. No, I did not understand it. Katabtu right. Katabtu is right.
Right.
No, I did
Right.
not understand.
No,
How
when you say ma fahimtu, I did not understand it. So when you say ma katabtuha, I did not write them.
them. No, but then ha is there. So I didn't get this. I've forgotten, I think.
So al-ajwiba is feminine.
Because of the,
That's right. Al-ajwiba has time marbuta. So whenever you have غير عاقل or any time marbuta noun, you use a family to it.
Yes.
Okay. Limada. Why?
1 minute.
لأنني
لأنني ما فهمت الأسئلة. Because I did not understand them.
questions.
That I did not understand the questions. Or yeah. Because I did not understand the questions. There's no. No, I did not write. No, I did not write them because I did not understand the question.
Excellent.
أحفظت سورة الفجر يا إبراهيم? Did you memorize Surah Al-Fajr, O Ibrahim?
Naam hafizatuha wa hafizatu Surat al-Teen Aizan. Yes, I memorized it and I also memorized Surat Teen. Suratul Teen, right?
Yep.
So Aida means also?
Aida means also. Correct.
Also.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. This exercise over.
Right. I'm not going to do the exercise today. The reason why there's a few students away. So if I do the exercise, they'll fall behind too much. So I'm going to leave it to that.
Okay.
So that it gives them time to catch up. So inshallah, the lesson's easy. And then inshallah, we'll finish off the next exercise and start lesson number 6 inshallah next week. Okay. Now, doctor, can you recite Dua Faraj to end the session, please?
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم كن لوليك الحجة ابن الحسن صلواتك عليه وعلى آبائه في هذه الساعة وفي كل ساعة وليا وحافظا وقاعدا وناصرا ودليلا حتى
تسكنه
أرضك طوعا وتمتعه فيها طويلا. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. جزاك الله.
جزاك الله شيخ.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.